Hey guys, just coming at you with the overhead view. My voice might be slightly muffled. I don't have my mic plugged in, but I have it plugged in for the main reading. So, the first, today we're asking, what is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? And the first deck is the Muse Tarot, and that beautiful flower, that branch there. Second deck is the Star Child Tarot, that beautiful butterfly. And third deck is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, okay? And that Starburst there. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'm going to be back. I'm going to show you the boxes as well, because sometimes that helps. So take care. Bye. Royal family, welcome to our channel. I am the picker card Empress, and today we're asking, what's your person currently thinking and feeling about you at this time? That's for the general reading, and then for the extended, I will get a semi-trance message from your person through my main guide Janice. I will get some 3D messages from your person, and then I'm going to let you know what's going to be their next move towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But for the public read, we're going to look at a significator for their energy towards you, thinking and feeling. And then I'm also going to go into my emotional intelligence deck and just get some core emotions that they may have when they think about you and this connection at this time. Okay? All right. So you saw the overhead view. All right. So we have the Muse Tarot. This is a box for the Muse Tarot. And I'll also show you, this close up, right? This is the box for the Star Child Tarot. And it's going to be this butterfly. This is the box for the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And we have the Starburst here. Okay, so do your thing, pick your pile. And we're going to be back to see what your person's thinking and feeling about you. See you in a bit. Hey, pile one, if you chose the Muse Tarot and this beautiful collection of roses, this is going to be your reading. And today we're asking, what is your person's current thoughts and feelings about you and this connection? Okay. All right. So to get a significator for your person's energy towards you, I'll be using the Tarot of the Heart, 50 Ways to Divine Love. Okay. Although they're just 25 cards. Good Lord. Anyways, I didn't see the 25 cards part when I bought the deck. I saw the 50 Ways to Divine Love. This doesn't even look like 25 cards, to be honest. Anyways, underneath the deck, we have Justice. All right. So this is someone who wants to be your equal. This is someone who wants to show up in your life in an honorable way. This is someone who has, look at the size of that sword. Okay, they got a lot of truth to speak. Okay. But there's something still very false about this person. 1 second, guys. This person might say one thing, but their body is doing something else. So this person might say one thing and their actions might do something. It's like something about them just doesn't quite line up just yet. I think they are trying, but there's something about them that doesn't quite line up just yet. Let's have a look. Something's a bit off. I don't know. Something's off. Let's see. The Devil. Yeah, this person isn't balanced in their own energy just yet. I think they feel very attached to you. I think they are very possessive of you. I think that they are it's an obsession. They're obsessed with you. They feel bound to you. I think this person has tried many times to get rid of you, to forget you. But it ain't happening. Okay? It ain't happening. I think they are addicted to your energy. So they're still not balanced. That's what I was saying before. They're still not balanced in their own energy. I do think that this person has real feelings for you. But this is not someone that you want to get into a relationship with just yet. They still have a lot of healing, and it keeps coming back to balancing, being more balanced in their energy, being able to rely on their energy, on their own self-concept. They're relying on you to kind of still boost their ego. Okay. This is someone who might be going through some kind of ego death at this time. This is someone whose insecurities are really popping up, so they might be looking for a little boost. Okay, so they're not balanced within their own energy just yet. They just know that they don't want you to go, so they want to hold on to you, and they don't care what they have to do to make sure that you don't leave them. They're gonna do it. So if it means messing with your head some more, okay, and trying to kind of delay your departure, because it might be that you've decided to just kind of move on and allow this person to do their thing. Whether it's a delay of departure for some of you guys, they might, if you are female in body or female parts, they might try to get you pregnant, or try to get you like more emotionally meshed with them, more financially meshed with them. This is what I'm seeing here. They're still not balanced in their own energy. They're not. Let me look at the emotions underneath this devil energy here. Let's explore that a little bit more. Let's explore that just a little bit more. All right. So in love jumped out. Well, I think we sense this, that there is feelings here. This person does want to show up in what they think is a proper way in your life. They just don't know how to do that yet, or if circumstances allow for that. Underneath the deck, envious. All right, so they could be motivated by jealousy. I know envy and jealousy, two different things, but I feel in here it's a jealousy, it is possessiveness. Okay, my precious kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. So they're in love, but they're still not able to show up right for you and this connection. Let's pull 4 cards. Spirit, what is driving this devil's energy that we're seeing here? All right, we have inventive. Now, inventive can go both ways, right? This is someone who might be solution oriented. This is someone who might make shit up. This might be someone who is a pioneer. They want to do something differently. Let's see what other emotions are driving this. This could be the energy of manipulation too. We have people pleaser. So this is someone who still doesn't want to put themselves out there. Okay. Someone still want to live their life for other people. We have euphoria. And I really don't like that card, because it signals to me some sort of numbing energy, some sort of addiction. Okay. Every time I see euphoria, it's somebody trying to escape something. Okay. And I think that this person gets high from being around you. You are their fix. You are how they get through life. That's what I'm telling you. They're not balanced in their own energy. They're very codependent on you and what you bring and how they feel in your presence. Because you see, this person has a lot of insecurities inside. They feel absolutely pathetic. They feel worthless. They feel purposeless. But when you talk to them, okay, and you are in love with them. You're watching this because you're in love with them, right? You are in love with them, so you see the beauty within them. That is something that they need to hear. They hold on to your every word. They hold on to your every word. They hold on to your every word. This is like, you keep filling to them like a big void that is within their soul. But they have to learn to fill their own cup, okay? Because it's going to, once there's no equal energetic exchange, somebody's going to be draining somebody else. Somebody's going to be an energy vampire, whether they intend to or not. And this is exactly where we are right now. Okay, so they're in love with you, but whether it's circumstances or their own mindset, quite frankly, just doesn't allow for them to show up in an honorable, proper, and balanced way in your life. And I think they may resort to trying to manipulate you, trying to tell you half truths, trying to, well, in my country we call it mama guy, but mama guy, but trying to butter you up, love bomb you, that kind of thing. Okay, because your response to them, your words make them high. To put it very simply, you make them feel like on cloud nine. You're a drug. You're a drug. They've never felt, with all the drugs that this person probably takes, because the devil is the energy of addiction. So this person could be an addiction right now, right? But their biggest addiction right now is you. Because they're relying on you to escape their issues, to escape their own self-concept, their insecurity, to escape their life. So this is an energy that you have to be very careful about. I do think this person has genuine love and feelings. We saw it, right? Okay, right there. They are in love with you, but they're not balanced within their own energy at all. At all, guys. At all. All right. Let's go into the deck. Let's look at their thoughts and their feelings. But I think we know where this person is coming from. It's the energy of panic and not being able to show up in the way that you would like them to right now. So they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. We have the 10 of Cups. They love you. There isn't a doubt in my mind. They love you. They're just not able, for whatever reason, we're going to see what it is, right? To show up in a balanced way, to give equally to this connection. They're just not able to do that. Spirit, what's their thoughts and feelings? Maybe it's going to come out why. What's their thoughts and feelings? So this person trying to trap you. Let's put it right. Let's put it out there. They're trying to trap you. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Wands, or the 3 of Inspiration. We have the 2 of Inspiration, the 2 of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You know he's the neurotic. Always, that's the energy of paranoia. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Well, what's the good news? This person's in love with you. This is the good news. They're in love with you. I think they have a lot of dreams about you, or maybe they've been receiving a lot of visions from Spirit about how life could be with you. And they think that life will be a bed of roses. You see here? See the family tree? They think that you are going to bring, like, not just new genetic material to their family tree, although that's what I heard, right? But new energy to their family tree, because it looks like their family tree needs it. Okay. They're seeing their legacy. They are seeing prosperity. They are seeing happiness and joy and togetherness and unity. Okay. All right. But they're worried. And the reason why they are worried is because they think that they waited too long to make a decision in this connection. I think your person was 2 of Wands in it for a very long time. All right. Just kind of juggling you and seeing how long they could delay your departure here with that 3 of Wands. Okay. And they kept you just waiting, just giving you just enough, right, for you to stick around. Okay. Yeah, this person is going to make a decision. This person is going to make a decision. And they didn't. So how they are perceiving you now, they are perceiving you as having disconnected or freed yourself from their little machinations. Because even though this person is in love with you, they're not beyond using manipulation to keep you right where they want you, which was in their life, without giving you any kind of proper commitment. Okay? Anyway, so you disconnected. I see it here with this 8 of Swords. They're perceiving you, whether you've actually disconnected or you're faking it till you make it, right? They are perceiving that you have disconnected from this connection, and they're kind of butthurt about it. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse, right? It's the energy of hurt and pain, okay? Because they thought you would always be around, right? They thought as long as they play the game and just giving you a little piece of rope, you'll be fine, right? And they could just kind of ride it out for however long. But it looks like you wised up, you disconnected. As far as they're concerned, you wised up, you disconnected, and you got tired of waiting, and you made a decision. You stood in your power, made a decision. Okay, well, if this person can't make a decision, or they're refusing to, or they're making a decision to stay exactly where they are, and it's not working for me, then I have to move on. So whether you said this energetically or you made some kind of gesture in the 3D, this is exactly what they're receiving. They're receiving that you've disconnected, you got tired of waiting, and this person is now all in their feels. What I think is going to happen, I think this person's going to come back around. I think they're going to come back around and try to feed you the same old lines like before, try to get back into your energy, because this person right now needs you. Okay, they need you and they need your energy. So they're going to come back around, okay, to spin you some kind of story. But underneath it all, there's true feelings. They just need to make a decision to move in a particular direction. Move in a direction that honors you and honors the love that they feel in their heart. And not keep, juggling with, toxicity. They're worried that you have someone else as well, okay? I think this person also thought that you may have had someone else all along, because they're judging you from their frame of reference, naturally. That you had someone else all along and you just made another choice, again, that you got tired of waiting. And you basically decided, I'm just going to roll the dice, take my chances, because there's absolutely no movement here. So this is what they're thinking and feeling about you at this time. They think that you're gone. And they're basically sitting there trying to find different ways of chaining you. This is what they're trying to do. To chain you. Or let's say rechain you. Because you could have been bound to the shit before, right? To chain you to them. Basically. What does Spirit want you to know about this person right now? Let's get 2 cards. This is a psych card. I think this deck is out of print. The psych cards. The great game of the human heart, they called it. What does Spirit want you to know about this person right now? We have the Sage. Right. Well, they're getting wisdom, right? And we get wisdom, from hardship. From hardship. Right? Everything else is knowledge. But wisdom? Wisdom we get from hardship. All right, let's see. What do they want you to know about this person? We have birth, and it's another card, 15. So we have the devil again. And we have the neighbor. I have to look at that. Because I think I've always thought it's a raven. Anyway, it's a card number 5, which is a hierophant, which is a spiritual lesson. But let me just get the meaning of the neighbor, and then I shall interpret the neighbor. One moment, guys. It's a black raven. That's what I thought. A bleak outlook, the possibility of failure, and the denial of fulfillment. I got it. Right now, your person is facing a choice. Spirit is giving your person a choice. All right? You can either stay where you're at, and look where this person is at. They're in the middle of like a thorn thicket, right? Right? So you could stay here in the middle of this thicket here, trapped and screaming out for help and not do anything about it. Or you can choose to take action and be reborn out of this whole toxic situation. This is the two choices your person is getting. These are the two choices that they're getting. You either choose this opportunity to be reborn and show up differently and, use this experience as an experience of growth, or you stay trapped where you are. You stay trapped where you are. And you do all talking and no action. Because this raven's mouth is open. You can see it screaming out for help here. Right? But it's not making any movement. So you can either stay here as a neighbor and do absolutely nothing and have a big outcome and not be fulfilled. Or they can use a situation, which is a difficult one, in order to be reborn and in order to have a new beginning. That's the choice the Spirit is giving them right now. But right now, they're trying to combine these two things. Right? They're trying to stay where they're at, but still have something new. They want to have their cake and eat it too, and Spirit saying, not one fuck of that. No. You have to make a choice. And this is where your person is at. They're at this choice point. You have to make a choice. Okay? So, Spirit needs your cooperation in this. Right? I'm going to ask what Spirit wants you to do, right? Spirit needs your cooperation in this. It means then you cannot feed this. You understand? However you were feeding this before, you cannot feed this. You have to allow this person's tower to fall. So if you were there propping up their ego, or when they call you late in the night after 11 o'clock, you're there running over to their place to bull or whatever, to whatever you were doing or whatever it is, Spirit said, stop. Don't feed this. Don't feed this energy at all. Let this person's tower fall. If you were there, massaging your boundaries to make this person feel good, Spirit saying stop. Right? Because right now they're at a critical juncture. What does Spirit want you to do? Don't feed the beast. That's what they're saying. Don't feed the beast. All right. I just tell you. Spirit saying, let this tower fall. Okay? Therefore, non-interference. Doesn't mean that you have to be cold to this person. Doesn't mean you have to block this person. But what you're doing is not feeding the beast. Okay? All right. All right. So if you're able, join me next to it. I will get a semi-trance message from your person. We're going to get some 3D messages from them as well. I'll pull a couple of decks, and then I'm going to look at what's their next actions towards you within a month of you watching the reading. But the main takeaway is don't feed the beast. Okay? All right, my loves. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Please, your likes, shares, just put a little emoji down below, or you can put the date that you watched this video and the pile that you chose. That way, if it comes back around, maybe you'll choose a different pile, or you might choose the same pile. Okay? But all these little interactions, whether it's with the ads or whatever it is, they help our community expand and grow. Okay? Love you lots. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile 2, the Star Child Tarot, I don't know. I saw Star Child Tot. I didn't see the O there. So it I don't know. Is your person a tot? Are they a tot? You know, and a tot was someone promiscuous. Or are they tart, like sour, right? Like, well, in my country, when it's sour, it means that, you're always looking gloomy, you're kind of bitter, kind of resentful about life, how life kind of turned out, never happy. You're sour face, right? So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody like that, but or if you chose a butterfly. I don't know, that was just a random thing. I swear I just saw tart. I didn't see the O by tarot. Well, maybe this person not having any O's. Maybe they're abstinent or unfulfilled in their sex life. I don't know. I don't know why I saw tart. That's the first time I saw that on that deck. Anyways, this is going to be a reading. So we're going to get a significator for a person's energy towards you, and I'll be using the Tarot of the Heart, 50 Ways to Divine Love. It says 50 ways, but there are only 25 cards, so I guess they're meant to be read in reverse. I will not be reading them in reverse. I just woke up, so my voice is going to be a little bit more husky. So pardon me. Underneath the deck, okay, we have an Emperor coming through. I don't know. The way these cards were done are just jarring me. And they're also giving me messages as well. They look like really bad photoshops. I'm really sorry. So I feel like it's coming off like a kind of pretend Emperor. There's something fake about it. I don't know. And this person is giving you the side eye. So that kind of tells me as well that there's something, I don't know, sneaky going on. Or this person might be pretending not to be focused on you. But that's exactly where their focus are, because it's on you. They're pretending to be minding their own business, but their eye is on you. Now we see here the Fabergé egg, right? And the Fabergé egg was created as for the Tsar to present a token of love to his love. Okay, so this person, they want to give you some kind of gift. Okay, this person also has a staff in their hand, so I think they're very sexually attracted to you. But look at the shield, the crest. Okay, the crest is the phoenix, so they might be going through an awakening right now, but the crest is right over the shield, is right over their heart chakra. So this person, they're trying to guard their heart. They don't want to get too close to you. Okay. And right now they're in a place where, heavy is the head that wears the crown. They have a lot on their plate. A lot on their plate. But it doesn't mean that they have forgotten about you. They're very much focused on you. It's just that there are other things as well, that it seems to be a burden that's on their mind. Okay, let's get a significator. We have the devil. All right, so you guys can watch power. Now it did come out in reverse, but let's see how this unfolds here. We have the devil. They're very attached to you. Okay, they are very attached to you. I see someone here. I feel almost bound to you. I feel like this is someone that may have already tried to escape you, try to break free of your connection. Okay, because anything that feels restrictive, or rather, anything that feels like commitment, feels like restriction to this person, feels like they're giving up their freedom in some way, and this person wants to be free to express themselves, and especially express their sexuality. I'm really drawn to the wide open legs. They may have some insecurities about their appendage or their physical attributes. But this is someone that there's part of them that kind of resents being this closely connected to you. Now, I feel like this could be a past energy because it came out in reverse. I do think that. But I don't think has been something that's been completely eliminated from their psyche. This is something that they are constantly battling with. And I feel like it can manifest in your connection where they might blow hot and cold. So you'll have a lot of moments in your connection where this person, you can feel their love, you can feel connected to them, and then they might run away for a couple days and come back because it feels like too much. It feels like too much. I think this is someone that, I'm going to put this like this though. It's going to be dependent on the emotions that I see. Driving the car, and I don't know whether to turn it right side up or upside down, or leave it just like that. But I feel like it might have to be left just like that. This is someone in transition. They're working on their triggers. They're working on their fears. That's what I feel. But I'm going to pull. We're going to look and see what emotions are driving this energy here. Let's have a look. What emotions are driving this energy? They're insecure. See, insecurities abound. And that's why I said they have a lot of insecurities about themselves, their physicality. Even though this person might have a perfect body, that's not how they see themselves. Okay? So they have a lot of insecurities, and just being so close to you and you seeing so much of who they are, it's very triggering for this person because they expect that at any point in time, they might be abandoned, or maybe they might have been abandoned in the past for something related to I don't know, a feeling in the body, and something with sex also, that thought image. came out. I think this person might even be, or may have been one where they might have tried to prove their worth through sex or their sexual prowess. Let's look at the emotions. All right, we have a repulsed. I feel this is someone that's working on themselves. Yeah. Okay. So it really was motivated. It really was meant to be read in the reverse. Desperate. I told you, right? I told you. This person's really doing a lot of work. Okay, so I could put this in the reverse. Now I would still say watch power one. It is a slightly different energy, but this is almost like a progression. Okay, so pile two is like a progression of pile three. So in someone, let's say pile one might be in stage one of an awakening. This would be like stage two. Okay, because this is someone who kind of has some insight as to why they operate the way they do, why they feel so attached to you, and they're really aware about their toxicity and their triggers, and they're like working on it. This is why they're working on healing their inner child. And that's why I was saying that sometimes they will come in hot and heavy, and then sometimes they'll kind of, after a moment of hot and heavy, they have to kind of disappear. Like cool out, like recalibrate. Because even though those moments with you feel beautiful, they're also very intense for your person. So they have to kind of take a moment to themselves, recalibrate, integrate, recognize that they still kind of feel safe, right? They're safe. And they kind of have to repeat that to themselves. They're safe. This person's not going to take advantage of me. It's okay for me to be this close to a person. And then they will come back to you. And then you all get very tight and intense again. And then they have to draw back, integrate everything that you guys said, integrate all the feelings that they felt in that moment, and realize, okay, I'm still safe. I could open up myself just a little bit more. And then they'll come back, open up themselves a little bit more, give you a little more, give you more nuggets, see how you deal with that. Okay, disappear for a little bit, then realize, wait a minute, they didn't take advantage of me. I'm safe. And they have to keep doing that, and they will give you more and more of themselves each time, right? But this is a serious inner child wound, because this person expects to be abandoned or rejected at any moment. So every time you don't abandon or reject them, they feel a little bit more safe to put a little bit more of themselves out there. And because they're seeing this unfold, they are motivated more than ever to really look at their wounded. I think this person has been looking at their past, okay, and the way they may have navigated their previous relationships, even their friendships, right? All their relationships, their work relationships, their friendships, intimate relationships, right? And they're kind of repulsed by what they're seeing here. And that's why they're so motivated to heal. Now, they're also motivated to heal because there is an energy of desperation in them. Now, this is why I'm saying that you could still watch Power One. Okay? There is still an energy of desperation in this person, because this person, and it's also motivating them to heal and change. This person also feels like they're losing their hold or their grip on you. They feel like they can't show up to the connection the way that they have showed up to the connection before, where they could just give you a crumb and you will eat that crumb for a whole year and you'll be fine. No, your energy is demanding more of this person, and they are intuitively responding. Okay? So, and they feel like if they don't get their shit together, that you are going to be gone for good. So there's that abandonment issue still kind of operating and still kind of driving them as well. Okay? They're changing because they want to keep you and they don't want to sabotage this relationship. Okay? So there's still a bit of people pleasing that's still there. And that's why I was telling you, you could still watch pile 1. But this is someone who's actively healing, okay, and dealing with their stuff. All right? Let's pull some cards now. Let's look now at their thoughts and feelings. We're going to put a butterfly there because I feel like this person is turning into the butterfly. This is their energy. It is the energy of awakening. But they're very, I'm going to say, they're still very guarded. They're still very guarded, right? We have the 10 of Wands. You know, and the 10 of Wands is our baggage. You know, it's our baggage. The baggage from the past, or obligations or responsibilities, right? But look how this wand here stands out. Okay, the Ace of Wands. So they're taking control. They're taking control, and maybe that's why we saw the Emperor on the bottom. But they're still very much guarded. Okay, they ain't ready to put their heart on the line just yet. All right, let's see. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting with this energy is this person has an awareness that they have been the author of a lot of heartbreak in their life. And this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, with this 3 of Swords and this King of Cups in reverse. Now, the King of Cups in reverse, he is the covert narcissist, right? And they have a victim mentality. It is victim complex. You know, they like to wallow in self-pity and like to extract a little bit of pity from other people, right? So they always have a sad story. And in every bad breakup, they were not the issue, it was somebody else. But they're realizing now that they have been the author of a lot of pain in their life, and including the author of some of your heartbreak in this relationship. Right? Remember, it always takes 2. So there might have been times where you might have broken your own heart, right, in this connection. But they're realizing that, you know, they did you dirty too. They did you dirty too, just like they did themselves dirty and other people dirty in other relationships. So they're seeing that this energy of the covert narcissist, it got to go. It got to go because it's only been causing a lot of pain and drama in their life. This person has always wondered why drama always follows them, but now they know, right? It's them. It's them, right? But it always takes 2. It always takes 2. And they're realizing that I think they've always projected all their their breakups have always been attributed to another person. Now, this is someone who wants to create something different with you, right? They want to create a relationship that is not based on, they want to build a relationship that is not adversarial. Okay. So previously, this person's viewpoint on relation or perspective on relationships, they viewed relationships like a competition or a game. But in this competition or game, their partner is not on their team. Their partner is someone that they have to vanquish or conquer or tame. Okay? Their partner is their competitor. Okay? And whoever is the strongest gets to lead, gets to call the shots. This person wants to create something different here in this relationship. They want to create a partnership that is based on vulnerability, truth, and everyone contributing to the relationship. So you bring your pentacle, I bring my pentacle, and then spirit, which is represented by the spirit animal here. Spirit is also involved, right? So those are the 3 pentacles that will build this thing. That's what they want. They want that kind of loving relationship. But they realize that to do that, they have to address a lot of the conflict in their life. Some of this conflict is mental, and some of this conflict might be conflicts in their 3D relationships. Now, because we have the 3 of Swords, and we also have the 3 of Pentacles, for some of you, you might be dealing with someone who has somebody else, whether you know it or not. There's too much 3s in this connection in order for us to ignore that. So this is something that they need to wrap up. Okay, and I think they might be wrapping up because we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse here, which is the energy of releasing the things, the people, the places, the habits that don't serve them. So this person is in a healing cycle. They have an awareness of what they need to do, what needs to change. They're actively releasing that, but it's not over. It's not over, right? It's not over. I know healing is an infinite, never-ending process. As long as we are here on the earth plane, we're healing, we're learning something. But they just need to get to a place where they have a lot of tools to deal with these triggers. And I feel like they're almost there. They're almost there. So if you notice that when your person, all right, so you'll have an intense moment, and then you feel like they might pull back just a bit, and then when they come back, it's a little bit more intense, or they give you a little bit more information. Know that that is progress, right? Because this abandonment wound, this rejection wound that they have, it is very, very deep, very, very big, and it may not even be based only in this lifetime. There's a big hurdle or obstacle for your person. So every time they come back to you, they're actively facing that hurdle and facing that. They're choosing to jump over that fence, interact with you, and they might jump back over again. But once they jump back over and come in a little even more closer to you than before, know that you are making progress. If you're not seeing your person progressing and becoming just a little bit more intimate, this may not be your reading, because this is what I really do feel in this. This is the energy that I'm feeling in this pile. All right. One second, guys. I forgot what I have to ask. Okay, I got it now. Right. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Guys, it just went right out of my head. I wrote it down though, so I won't make a mistake again. What does Spirit want you to know right now? What the Spirit wants you to know about this connection, this person. And these are the psych cards. I think these are out of print. We have the cave. Yeah, they're in their little healing hut cave thing here. I see them in the fetal position. So it's reinforcing the message that it is the inner child that is being healed right now, because this even looks like a womb to me. So let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about this person? Let's get 2 cards. About this person, this connection. Let's get 2 cards. We have no. And it's a 3. Okay. And we have the beast. Right? And this part feels like part 1. Okay. All right, the Spirit is saying here that, and it's all 3s, 3, 3, 3, 3. All right. So what am I getting from this? Right, 33 is a card, is a number of awakening, right? Spiritual mastery. So Spirit is saying, if you're thinking about collaborating, being with this person right now, okay, it's a no for them. And the reason why it's a no for them, because this person is actually facing the beast. They're actually facing their addictions. They're facing their inner demons. They're facing their toxic habits. They're facing toxic people in their life. They might be facing negative entities or energies. So Spirit is saying, step back. Step back. Okay? This is not the time to be all up in this person's energy. Right? They are doing some deep healing right now. And they have to face this beast alone. You can't do this for them. This is a process that they're in. You can't do this for them. Okay? They are in the midst of this awakening. This is something that they have to do on their own. They have to figure out who they are on their own, who they want to be on their own. Okay? What does Spirit want you to do? What's the advice for you? Well, besides standing back. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to interact with this person, okay? It's just that if you're actively thinking about, like, building a relationship right now, dating kind of thing, Spirit saying that's a no for them. All right, Spirit said the voyage. Spirit saying carry on. Carry on as you were. Stay calm and carry on. Right? You know the direction that you want to head in. Okay? You have already set your course. You know you're heading to a particular place, and that place is ascension, is elevation. Okay? And it is evolution. Right? So you are on your own spiritual journey. And Spirit says continue. This person, they will catch up. They will catch up, but you have to focus on your own journey right now. What you want to manifest, right? Besides this relationship, what else do you want to do? What do you want to be your legacy in this life? Who do you want to be? When you think of self-actualization, what comes to mind? What do you see yourself doing? Okay? Who do you see yourself being? Spirit said that, it's time for those kinds of questions. Okay, so you have your own healing that you need to do, right? So if this kind of feels like you and your person, you can join me next time. What I'll do is get a semi-trance message from my main guide, Janice, from your person. We're going to get some more 3D messages from them, and then I'm going to ask what's going to be their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Okay? Till then, thank you so much for your support, guys. like, share, subscribes, little comments down below, even if it's an emoji, or maybe you can put the date that you watched this reading and the pile that you chose. So if it does come back around, you can either watch the same pile or pick something different. But any of those interactions, clicking on the links, extended readings, they all help the channel grow and expand. And I thank you for that. Okay, take care. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you chose the Crystal Unicorn Tarot and the pink Starburst, this is going to be your reading, okay? All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get a significator for a person's energy towards you. Now, remember, today we are asking, what's their current thoughts and feelings about you and the connection at this time? To get the significator, I will be using the Tarot of the Heart, 50 Ways to Divine Love, even though they're only 25 cards. I guess they read it in reverse. Now, I don't read reversals in this deck unless I'm guided to, okay? Underneath the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so I'll take note that the card underneath was in reverse, which means a choice made. But it looks here somebody facing some tough choices. Now, the original Lovers card had a man and 2 women. One woman was the love of his life, and the other was his mother, and he had to choose. So, the Lovers card always represents a tough choice being made, right? And, with very, very serious consequences. All right, and I think this is what your person is facing right now. Now, that the fact that it was in reverse tells me, it's either they're well on their way to making a choice, or they've already made their choice. But we're gonna see what comes out in the reading. Okay, the energy towards you. We have 2. All right, so we have hope. Okay, this is a card 23. So this is a kind of expanded major arcana. So we have hope. Okay, this person hopes that you will be their counterpart. They want to crown you, their counterpart, to sit on the throne with them. What is on her hair? Look like sails on her hair. Like if this person is like moving in a different direction or something. They have hope that they can revitalize this connection. We see here the Ankh at her side, a symbol of eternal life, the symbol of resurrection, right? Because this is what Isis used to bring Osiris back to life, isn't it? And this Ankh, well, I thought it was an Ankh, but it's really an anchor. I think you bring a lot of stabilizing energy to this person's life. I think you've also brought a lot of transformation to this person's life. I think they're going through a big awakening now. It's like you have acted as some kind of catalyst partner to this person, some kind of ascension partner to this person. And they find themselves often feeling like adrift, and your energy is very grounding to them. So you're both the catalyst, so you take them up there in the ethers, but you're also the grounding wire that kind of anchors this person into their reality. Okay, and the other card we have is the World. All right, so both cards symbolizing massive changes in this person's life. This is rejuvenation, this is evolution, this is massive change, transformation here in this hope card. And then we have here the World, bringing big major karmic cycles. Wow, my voice just wants to shut down. Bringing big major karmic cycles to an end. And that's why maybe that Lover's card that was at the bottom of the deck was meant to be read in reverse, in that the person has made a choice. Okay, so this person has made a choice, and they're making a choice to surrender to this connection that you have, and to surrender to their own transformation and evolution. Okay, This might have been someone else fighting your connection all the time because of what it entailed. It's a tough choice, right? We saw the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, right? You have to choose between two very powerful energies in your life, okay? And each one has severe consequences, okay? Dramatic consequences for your life. So it's nothing easy. I mean, it's easy to sit where you are and say, why don't they just? But for this person, this has a massive impact on their life, on their friendship group, probably on their family, on their job, their finances, their home life. These are the kind of big changes that this person will go through by making any choice. If they don't choose you, they lose you. And that's a massive change in their life also. So it looks like they're making a choice. They're making a choice to surrender, and they're making a choice to surrender to change. All right? And they have hope that they can bring this connection together. They have hope that you will still be there for them by the time they kind of sort themselves out and tie up their loose ends. But let's see the energies that are driving these significators. What's the emotions that are driving these significators here? But it feels like the energy of surrender. So I feel like each pile is talking to the same collective, but different waves of the same collective, right? So pile one is definitely wave one, someone like, in the beginning stages. Pile two, someone in awareness, actively doing some healing work. And then pile three is like the surrender. Okay, that's what it feels like, a progression. Okay. What's driving all of this? They're in love, and love does amazing and crazy things to us, and something amazingly crazy things to us. They're in love. They're in love. This is what's driving all of this. They're in love. And the hope comes out here, hope and beyond hope, right? Because it feels like whatever is happening in this person's life, whatever they have to choose from, okay, it almost feels like a kind of mission impossible. It feels like a mission impossible, but they have hope that they can bring this thing together. We have curious, okay. I think this person's kind of intrigued about or very curious as to what a full-fledged committed relationship with you will be like, what their life is going to be like if or when they choose you. There's also a sense of optimism, and we had it there, right? A sense of optimism with this, like there's something childlike I'm feeling with that energy. It's like their worldview has expanded, and it's like I'm feeling like an excitement and a joy to face every day. That's what I feel. We have avoidant. I think that this person may have avoided making this choice for a very long time, right? It might be someone that's like conflict avoidant. So the longer they try to delay this, they don't want to rock the boat, right? It's not somebody that's used to rocking the boat. But when they realize, listen, if I don't make a choice here, I'm going to lose everything. And I think that's why they stepped into that energy of ending those cycles here. And then we have a shadow energy of power hungry. This is someone, even though they are trying to surrender to this connection, there's part of them that still wants to be in control of what is happening here. and when it's going to happen. I think it's the only control that they feel that they have in the situation, because everything seems to be like moving at such a fast pace. It feels like, a runaway train, right? You just have to surrender to the energy. There's nothing that you can do about it, but you might still want to try and pull the emergency brake, or try to ring for help, whatever it is. This person's still trying to control the pace of this, but there isn't much that this person can do, and I think they know that. Okay, and maybe that's why they kind of avoided making this decision, because they knew once they pulled that plug, right? Once they pulled that plug, there was no controlling what would happen next. They would just have to surrender and let the chips fall where they may, and that's what's happening right now. So they are hopeful that everything is going to work out all right. They're trusting that everything is going to work out in their favor, and that everything is going to be all right. But they just don't know. They just don't know. They really don't know. They're just trusting that they've made the right decision, and Spirit is going to do the rest. Okay? All right, let's look at their thoughts and feelings about you and the connection at this time. Their thoughts and feelings about you and the connection at this time. Underneath the deck, we have 9 of Cups in reverse. We're tapping into someone who has a history of dysfunctional relationships. Okay, and that's another reason why they kind of took their dead time, their good old time, in making a choice. Because after you have made some interesting choices, you kind of lose your self-confidence, right? You start to doubt yourself, right? You're sure what's going on in your heart, and then you're like, but you were wrong the last time, and you might be wrong this time. What if this happens? What if that happens? So there's a lot of self-doubt that kind of creeps in, and I feel this is the energy that your person was in for a long time. Maybe I'm just making things up. Remember what happened last time? This doesn't feel like love. I'm not feeling these crazy feelings. It kind of feels kind of boring. Even now, maybe I'm not feeling love. Maybe I'm feeling just friendship. And they just kept, second guessing themselves, because you get so beat down by your past mistakes that to trust yourself to make a decision for your life again is a big ask. And I think that's where your person was at. We have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 10 of Swords in reverse. We have the Emperor. We have Page of Wands in reverse. We have 9 of Wands. And we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right. What do I get from this? You may not even be in communication with this person at this time. Or maybe they could have even kind of dialed back the amount of communication that you guys are doing, or the quality of the communication that you guys are having, right? Maybe you've seen that. And that's purposeful. And it's purposeful because this is your person trying to take charge of whatever they perceive they have control over at this time, because there's lots of things in their life that they don't have control over. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and that talks about total instability, things up in the air, right? Things just being absolutely unbalanced. But whatever is in your person's circle of control, they are trying to take charge of that, and that what they're doing right now is taking charge of their life. They are being this wounded warrior, okay, and what they're fighting for is the happiness. Your person has not been happy for a while. They've been in the energy of self-defeat. They've been in the energy of heartbreak for a long time. And it took them a long time to realize that's exactly what was happening, because this was something that they were repressing, okay? And it's like one day you showed up in their life and they realized just how much they were living in misery and living a half a life, okay? I think your person may have even settled down, perhaps with somebody else, or settled into a situation that wasn't really resonating with them, because at least it was safe and they were making a practical choice, unlike some of the choices that they'd made in the past. But now they've had this awakening, okay? For some of them, it might be a sexual awakening. For some of them, it's an emotional awakening. For all of them, it's a spiritual awakening. And they're realizing, I deserve more. That there is more out there. And I deserve more. That's what we're seeing here. So what they're doing now is fighting for their happiness. They're taking charge of their life with this Emperor energy. And it looks like they may have retreated at this time in an effort to tie up some loose ends, because there are loose ends here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so whilst the overall energy is the World, Spirit's letting you know that this is not completely wrapped up. There's still some outstanding things that your person is trying to bring closure to, and it looks like they're taking a step back from you at this time in order to do that. Let's ask Spirit. Spirit, what are they trying to bring closure to at this time? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. For some of them, they have to release a third party in order to come to you. Okay, and they're doing that, and they're in the process of doing that. For others of you, what's been keeping them from you is past heartbreak. They have been projecting a lot of old heartbreak from their past relationships onto you and onto this connection, and effectively sabotaging this connection and sabotaging themselves. So they understand that they need help. They need help to process this. And if they don't get help, they're going to keep bringing that baggage into their current relationship with you. So for some of them, they might be seeing a therapist at this time, trying to work this out. For others, they're just spending time in solitude and really going through their own healing process. Okay? So this is one of the things that they need to tap. They know that they need to get their own themselves right before starting anything new with you, or they will just manifest more of the same toxicity that they've always had in their relationships. What else are they tying up? We have Ace of Wands. Okay, so that is them taking action. That is them manifesting new beginnings. For some of them, this might be a creative project that they want to get off the ground. It's something that they hope will manifest a lot of abundance with them and a lot of financial freedom. So they might be wanting to work on that first. Let's get one more card. What else are they wrapping up? We have an Eight of Wands. It looks like there are some interesting conversations that they are having right now, and those conversations are about moving forward. Okay? There's some people that they need to speak their truth to. Might be parental energies, might be family members, might be a third party, might be a boss on the job. But it looks like there are people that they need to tell, that they need to say that they will be moving on. They will be moving on. Okay, so whether that's their partner, a boss, parents, siblings, they're having some very important conversations in their life. Okay? All right. What does Spirit want you to know about this connection and this person at this time? What does Spirit want you to know? And this is the psych cards. I think it's out of print, so you'll have to look on like maybe eBay and see if people have old copies that they're selling, e-books, that kind of thing. But this is out of print. I love vintage decks, you know. Right. So we have here prison. Now it wasn't reversed, but I'm not going to take that just yet. Okay. I think this person, they may see themselves as trapped in another situation, but really they're trapped in some sort of paradigm or cycle with the energy of their mother. So it looks like there's some sort of mother wound here. And when we have a mother wound, we have difficulty with receiving from the universe, receiving from others, especially receiving love from others. And we also have difficulty trusting our own intuition. Okay, so it looks like your person in the past, they may have disregarded their own intuition, and that's why they end up making some really interesting choices. So that's what's really creating the prison, them being unable to trust themselves because of some issue with their mother. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know about this person? Okay, so we have the prison card comes out again. One second. Yeah, the prison card comes out again. So for some of you, your person might be in jail or they might be facing the prison system. Let's see what it's about. But it's the energy of being trapped, like an 8 of Swords kind of vibe. Let's see. And we have the Tree. All right, you know what I'm getting with this? A lot of what your person is going through and the karmic cycles that they've been through, a lot of the karma is not their personal karma. It is family, ancestral karma. So whatever cycles you have noticed or observed your person trapped in, right? It is because of they were sent by their ancestors to transmute ancestral karma. This is generational dysfunction. Okay, so if you start looking back in your person's family tree, you're going to see they just repeated exactly what they were modeled or exactly what they were taught. So now Spirit is giving them the choice. They can either stay caught up in that ancestral trauma, ancestral karma, and do exactly like what they saw their ancestors, everybody around them do, or they can choose to revitalize their family tree and do something different. They can be a pioneer. They can take these roots deep and allow this tree to prosper and to grow. This takes courage. This takes courage. Okay? This takes courage. This just requires them to just do nothing. What are they going to choose? It feels like they've already chosen this, but I still feel like there's a kind of balancing act that they might be trying to do at this time. Okay? But these are the choices. Spirit's giving them the choice. You either end that cycle with the world, and we've already seen that's a significator. End that cycle, end that generational karma. Okay? End that generational dysfunction. Or you can do nothing, say, woe is me, and continue to repeat the same cycles that your ancestors have been trapped in for centuries. 4 centuries. That's their choice. What advice does Spirit have for you at this time? So this person, these are the choices. These are the choices. It feels like they've already made this choice, but I feel, maybe sometimes they waffle, but those are the choices that this person has. They either do nothing and just be like, just accept the template of the ancestral line, or they do something and be a pioneer. But pioneers don't get treated kindly, right? Pioneers require strength. Our spirit wants you to know. We have here the body. What is this about? The body. All right. So your person is doing their thing. But for you guys watching pile 3, spirit is bringing your attention to the fact that your physical body needs some attention. I'm not getting light body with this card. Okay, this card is just too physical. Your physical body needs some attention. For some of you, it is your heart. Okay, so you either get it checked out, or maybe they're speaking to a need for you to do more cardio. All these things, please check with your doctor. But there's something about the physical body. Maybe it's not getting enough oxygen. Maybe you need some rest. These are the things that I see indicated by this card. One second. You know what? Let me pull out one of my charts and let's see what could be it. One second. Okay, just give me one moment. Let's look at the charts that deal with the physical body. All right, let's see. I think it's 9, A, and B. All right. Let's look at food, diet, health, and well-being. And then we'll also look at chart 9. And let's see what's going on here. All right, Spirit, could you show us exactly what you want to bring to our attention here? Okay. Is it on the inside or the outside of the chart? On the outside of the chart. Could you show us what it is, please? What is it? They're talking about peas and beans. So for some of you guys, it's the things that you're actually putting into your body. Now, is it peas or beans? It's beans, okay. And does this person have to eat less or more beans? So more beans. And beans are usually rich in protein, right? So for some of you, you're not getting enough protein to support muscle mass. Okay, so please apply. Please check with your doctor, okay? This is coming through from Spirit, but please check with your doctor. Please apply into Pile 3's consciousness so it can manifest in a conscious way. Is there anything that Pile 3 needs to know? Yes. It's on the inside or the outside of the chart? On the outside of the chart. Could you show us what it is, please? They're saying sugar. Okay. And they have sugar, honey, syrup, and molasses. And what is it? It is sugar. Now, does Pile 3 have to eat less or more sugar? Less sugar, okay? So Pile 3, I don't know if you have some kind of sweet tooth going on, but Spirit is saying you need to eat less sugar, okay? Less sugar in your diet. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything else on this chart for Pile 3? Yes. Is it on the inside or the outside of the chart? On the outside. All right. Could you show me what it is, please? They're saying nuts and seeds. Now, is it nuts or seeds? They're saying seeds. Okay. And is it eating less or eating more? And they're saying eating more seeds. Okay. So maybe that's pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, that kind of thing. Please apply. Okay. Is there anything else on this chart for Pile 3? No. All right, let's look at minerals and vitamins. Is anything on this chart for Pile 3? Yes. Is it on the inside or the outside of the chart? On the outside of the chart, and we have zinc. Okay, so please apply. Please check with your doctor before you implement any of these things? Zinc. Because some of you might be taking medications that are not compatible. Okay? Check with your doctor. And I forgot to ask, is it less or more zinc? More zinc in your diet. All right, no problem. Anything else for pile 3 here? No. Okay, so we had nuts and seeds coming through. We had less sugar. We had more beans, and we had more zinc in the diet. But this is it. I think it's, for most of you, it's an indication that it might be time for your yearly physical, because there's some kind of physical issue that they want to bring your attention to, right? So this person is focusing on their emotional and spiritual healing, but for you, it looks like your healing needs to take place in the body right now. Maybe you just need to go out and get some fresh air. It could be that. Okay? But Spirit is bringing your attention to the body right now. Okay? Alright, so if this resonated for you, join me in the extended. What I'm going to do there is get a semi-trance message from my main guide, Janice, from your person. We're going to get some more 3D messages from them. We're going to look at what's going to be their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. And then we're going to get some last bit of advice and wrap up. Okay? Alright, my loves, thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your comments, they all help our channel grow. You can put an emoji down below as a comment. You can put the dates that you watch this and the pile as a comment. It all helps with the algorithm. Okay? Alright, my love, take care.